I'm going to explain why there's really only one possible ending for Clair Obscur. The final decision is either to let Verso destroy the canvas or to let Maëlle live inside it forever. In a perfect world, Maëlle would be able to come and go from the canvas to visit her brother and the remaining creations in this world. The ending her painted version, Painted Alice, wanted for everyone. But we know from the conversation with Renoir just before making the decision that Maëlle has lied about this, and she actually wants to stay in the painting forever. Verso realizes that was a lie, and it makes sense because Maëlle is a reflection of her mother here. She cannot overcome her grief and is doomed to repeat her mistakes. In Maëlle's ending, we see that she resurrects the people of Lumière and condemns Verso to a mortal life as her prisoner. But if we pay close attention, most of the people in the canvas aren't what they seem. Apart from Maëlle's friends, all the painted people have the same strange appearance, which becomes very noticeable when compared to the game's prologue. We know Maëlle is the worst painter in the family, so it's quite logical that she wouldn't have been able to mold the chroma of the people she didn't know well enough. Therefore, what's really being decided in the ending is whether we let Maëlle's friends and the canvas creatures live at the cost of the rest of the painted people of Lumière being reborn as false versions of themselves, Verso becoming a prisoner, and Maëlle ultimately dying within the canvas, or maybe having Renoir destroy it anyway just to save her. On the other hand, in Verso's ending, we allow both the citizens of Lumière and the canvas creatures to die so that Maëlle and Aline can live. The game never tells you what's right or wrong, and I'm not here to say what's morally correct either. In both cases, innocent people will die. But from a narrative standpoint, the story can only continue if the Desandre family leaves behind Verso and the canvas to help Claire in the fight against the Riders, who, if you remember, are the rival faction to the painters, the ones who set the house on fire and killed the original Verso. The story's thesis is the question of how each person deals with grief, and some people simply don't want to move on, and that's one way to face it. Many players, when making this choice, will want their favorite characters to survive, but the logical thing, though this question is anything but logical, is to move forward. If you want to keep discussing about writing, I leave you with this video, and if you like this one, this is YouTube, you already know what to do.